You are watching the NFL on MHS2 as we are getting set to get underway for the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers, both clinching a playoff spot. This year, Ben Johnson, big job leading the Bears team after a lackluster year now to a division clinching of the NFC North at 11-4. Coming off of this, they're only loss coming to at Green Bay on the 7th, 28-21 and a one score. As we are getting set to get underway. Bears defer. San Francisco will get the first ball. Kick returners, Sky Moore, and it'll be Brian Robinson. The kick, Cairo Santos. So here we go. It'll be Brian Robinson and Sky Moore. And it'll be Sky Moore to take it out to start us off. Inside the 25 and swirl down. So the 49ers coming out led by Brock Purdy, injured a part of the year. So is Christian McCaffrey also there. Of course, their number one receiver, Juwan Jennings, out of Tennessee. Main injury is their tight end, George Kittle, out with an injury. Out on the sideline. McCaffrey in, as it'll be a tight end motion, I believe. And on the first play, Purdy throws, tipped up, and intercepted on the first play of the game! Inside the 5, barrels and scores! An opening play, pick 6! TJ Edwards, the UFA from Philadelphia, as it was tipped off trying to get the Jennings, and then Edwards picked it up off the deflection and took it about 25 yards. And the kick is good. And the Bears are already lead. As Purdy threw it right in the middle, was almost intercepted by one man, tipped and taken the other way. So, Sky Moore and Brian Robinson as the Bears, 15 seconds. And we'll try again. So, way to cry it off the San Francisco crowd. I think it went off the returner, Sky Moore. That's all need in the end zone. So, quick introduction from the Bears defense. As the Bears defense, 22 interceptions, 32 takeaways. That's tied. That's most of the NFL as McCaffrey play fake to him. Purdy will roll and throw incomplete. No flag off the contact. So 2nd and 10 coming up here. That's both teams 11-4, 15 on the play clock with 14:40. So here's Purdy on has 2 throws, one of them going for a pick 6. McCaffrey at the tailback. Under center, tight end motion. McCaffrey following his tight end on the right side and got, as Juszczyk was the one in motion, and it's 3rd down coming up. He was Pro Bowler last year. They've had a touchdown, actually, in the Pro Bowl game. Austin Pleasant's 3rd NFL team with Carolina and the Chargers. This is his 19th career game, and this will be his first start as it's 3rd and 7. Only about a 3-yard gain right there. As Purdy in the shotgun, McCaffrey back to the right in the single back set. So motion man, Marcus Robinson, and Purdy to the air. He'll throw over the middle, and the catch is made. A nice physical grab by Jake Tunges, and how about it? As Tunges right there with a big gain of 18. So 1st and 10 coming up now. Juszczyk in motion. McCaffrey follows him out of the right side. Finds a hole, busts through, and about 9 yards. Just short of the marker. Purdy coming in, 5 touchdowns, most for San Francisco since Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl, I believe, 29. Their centers, Purdy. Tailback McCaffrey, 2nd and 1 with 5 to go on the play clock. Handoff up the middle. McCaffrey trying to push. I don't know if he got there. He was just stopped up the middle. With 12:39, the clock will roll, and it'll be 3rd down. It'll be most likely, no, it'll be a 1st down. After a late ruling from the replay with 12:27. Herschel in there with Jennings, our wide receivers, Tonjes, and also their so 1st down and 10. Under centers Purdy. Tailback McCaffrey. Motion man. Juszczyk the fullback. Play fake. Purdy to the air. Lined up with the right hash over the middle and swatted down and incomplete. As right off the line of scrimmage, it was Austin Booker. And then number 94, the right defensive end for Chicago. Because there's Jake Brendel there also, but that could have been intercepted even. As Purdy with a rough start here, 2nd and 10. So McCaffrey gets flexed out to the slot wide receiver, lined up with the left hash. Purdy to the air, he throws, it's caught. And twisting, and Gator rolled down. Tonjes made the grab. And it's 3rd down coming up for San Francisco. So 3rd and 2 coming up. As Purdy in the shotgun. Tailback McCaffrey. As Purdy, the play fake. Purdy, watch out! He'll have to throw. Look into the end zone. Catch made and short of the goal line. And the catch is made by Demarcus Robinson, but a flag is down. defensive holding, and that'll put San Francisco to the goal line with 11-11. So nice gain right there. Demarcus Robinson with that big physical grab, and on first and goal, play fake. Purdy, left hash, lobbing to a wide open Tonjes. Touchdown, San Francisco. And they make up for the early pick six. Already 2 quick strikes in the game. As that was Purdy there rolling left, just had Tonjes wide open the end zone, in for the injured Kittle. And making up for that also, as that's San Francisco's. The PAT for the tie is good, and it basically wipes away that early pick six. We'll take a break, 7-all. As we'll welcome me back with 10:57. Devin Duvernay and Josh Blackwell will be there to return. 6 wins when trailing in the final 2 minutes of a fourth quarter, the most in the season in NFL history. As we're approaching the last week of the NFL season, one more game. The NFC South still to be decided in an interesting fashion. There could be even a 3-way tie between the Falcons, Bucks, and Carolina Panthers. As here, about 1 way back, and Blackwell bursts to the 29. And Chicago's offense will finally get a start. Led by Caleb Williams, drafted, I believe, 2 years ago. Bears coming off a big comeback year. That's DeAndre Swift in the backfield with Williams lined up to the right of him, and he'll be flexed out to a wideout. Shotgun empty set on the 1st and 10. With 10:52, Williams to open up his game. Connects it to Cole Kmet, I believe out of Michigan, and it'll be 2nd down. Caleb Williams. 58% completion, 6th, 4th in quarterback comebacks, but that's the lowest. 2nd and 3. With 10:24 in the shotgun, tailback DeAndre Swift tight end motion. Is Cole Kmet. Williams off the play fake. He'll throw, and it's tipped down. Yes, that was knocked down by Jordan Elliott. So 3rd and 3 in a 6th year. So 3rd and short coming up here as Williams being tested here. There's a big 3rd down coming up. Kelly just got his full hand on that with 10-16. 6th in the NFL on 3rd down conversions. And the shotgun, DeAndre Swift, the tailback. Rather, under centers, Williams. Stacked wide receivers to the left. Tight end motion. It's Colston Loveland going to the airs. Williams from in the pocket. Held Blake fake. Got a block for a second. Throws in trouble. And that one is incomplete in 4th and 3. A flag down, though. It'll be a Bears flag. An ultimate man downfield. I believe that was Theo Benedette, but we'll see here. The left tackle. As the Bears quarterback Caleb Williams was flushed out to the right after that. Got one block, but it may have been off the chaos. No flag. It would have been declined anyway. They were going to punt. It was either Darnell Wright, 2023 first rounder. Was the right tackle. So, Sky Moore to receive. Taylor to punt. .10:07, and from 4th and 3, Taylor will punt it. Sky Moore the returner. Ball as it has great hang time, and it goes into the end zone, barreling in as Blackwell tried to get to, maybe looked to get a stop, but just a tick under 10. It is knotted at 7. As will look me back with 9:59. As the Pro Bowl left tackle out currently, so they'll go to their backup. Purdy over the middle, and a great grab right there for Tonjes, having a great first two drives. Trent Williams out, traded from the Commanders. At 9:24, as McCaffrey on the sweep and chased down. As that was Noah Sewell there, the 5th rounder of the 2023 draft, as it's second down. 4-12 without Trent Williams versus Swift when they're 60-32. Almost a touchdown less, and rushing yards, forget about it, almost 40 less since 2020 without him, as this is 2nd and 10. The shotgun man left. A quick drive for the 49ers after the pick six to make up for it. Got their defensive stop, and Purdy going to the air in trouble. Purdy stepping up and sliding down about a 3-yard gain. So it'll set up 3rd and medium. They'll mark him at the 35. So it'll 3rd down and 6. With 8:21. As this is 3rd and 6. 8:09 as hurting the shotgun. McCaffrey to the left here. Shotgun man left. Double formation. Purdy to the air, in trouble. Spins up. Swatted down again. Austin Booker with his 2nd swat. The 5th rounder of the 2024 draft. And a 4th and 6 coming up, and they're going to punt. I believe the Bears' punt returner is Devin Duvernay, and it is Devin Duvernay. Morstead to punt it away. Cap casualty from the Jets. His 39th punt of the year, average of about 44. Duvernay deep, and a fair catch at about the 16. So, we'll take a break. 7-all. After a failed offensive drive from the 49ers. And we'll welcome you back with 7:52, 7 all. $7:44 as the Bears take over, back of their own 16. Manungai the back, under center. A motion man, right to left. Manungai takes it, and he'll get about 2. DJ Moore in motion. Right there. On that play. As they'll give DeAndre Swift a quick break as the UFA to Philadelphia. Their starting quarterback before, I believe, Saquon. Their third string being Travis Homer. As Manungai at the tailback. Under center is Bears quarterback Caleb Williams, a first rounder. Manungai up the middle and was stuffed right there. As that was Tatum Bethune, the 7th rounder of the 24 draft last year. Darnell Wright, 2023, 10th overall selection out of the Vols. For the great O-lines on this team. 6:32. Shotgun man right, Manungai in. DJ Moore in motion on third down. Throws incomplete. Tried to target DJ Moore, and it's 4th down coming up. So already a pair of 3 and outs to begin in the game. And it is kicked away. About 55, Sky Moore to the 34, and the 49ers now coming out. McCaffrey leading the way onto the field. McCaffrey, very much of a dynamic player. 849 receiving yards, 1,052 rushing. Missing about 200, 2 games left. You just only have to get 100 per. Imagine them feeding him a lot. That's Purdy under center. Tight end, wide receiver motion. Kendrick Bourne from the Patriots. And McCaffrey heading on to the tunnel in a full race inside the 35, cutting back inside the 25. A big lightning strike on the first play of the drive. As up the middle, found that hole. And about a 40-yard gain right there from his own 25. Got the blocks, and here we go. 5:55 to go. Looks to be right. That's down and hurt. That's right on the sideline. It was he just collided head-to-head with Jalen Johnson. Worse an accident right there as it's 1st and 10. Purdy in the shotgun. And left, it's Brian Robinson. Played for the Commanders last year. Brian Robinson showing what he can do. Barreling to the 10-yard line. And a 15-yard gain gets them in maybe the goals. As right now, the Bears offense on the other side been very dormant. And they're going to need to get something going because this San Francisco offense is hot right now, even without their star, George Kittle, leading the way as they're getting help from McCaffrey, one of the more dynamic players, Robinson in the tail. Under center is Purdy. Here's first and goal. Play fake to Robinson. He'll roll left. Purdy looking. Gonna use his feet. Inside the 5. Barrels in. Touchdown, San Fran. They are 2 for 3 on the day. Purdy using his scrambling ability off the play fake. And quick 3 touchdowns total this game. How about it? Bears looked like they were going to dominate early, and now San Fran has 2. So far, the dormant offense from Chicago, they needed some sort of response. They have 2 3 and outs to start off the game. So it is now 14-7. It's been raining touchdowns early here in the game. As the kick returner, Devin Duvernay, Josh Blackwell. This'll be Blackwell bringing it out. An interesting call there, but to the 23. They could have gone an extra 10. This year's 1st and 10 with 4:47. Swift in the tailback. Motion man is Devin Duvernay. Williams to the air, looking for a quick lightning strike as that one was tipped up, trying to target Colston Loveland from the Wolverines, and it's 2nd down and 10. Williams with that ball ability in as 2nd and 10. And a shotgun man left. And Williams to the air, throws, and the catch is made, and they have the first down of the day as a nice little spin. The 9th overall Luther Burden, 2nd rounder, and this as it is 1st and 10. Adam Mizzou as this is 1st and 10. And a handoff to Swift on the sweep. Swift, oh! He went tumbling into a player, wrestled down, and it's 2nd down coming up. That's 3:34. Here's 2nd and 2. Motion man DJ Moore. Play fake. Gonna go to the air. Williams throws a short pass as Cole Komet stretching towards midfield. As Bethune made the tackle there. A late flag in with 3:18. Let's see.
Personal foul, illegal block below the waist, defense number 48.
So it'll go to the illegal block Bethune. So into Niners territory, as they'll be at about the 36. So it's because he tackled him below the knee. I believe with that hit. So they'll go to the 35. Motion man in. Williams to the air. Williams looking deep. End zone shot. And the catch is made. Touchdown Bears. Luther Burden out of Mizzou. And the Bears with a big response. 5 plays, 77 yards. Oh my! A beautiful drop right in the bucket from Williams. .258. The kick is good. Penalty coming in late. So it'll be leverage. 15 to the kickoff. It's Collins. Backup left defensive tackle, 2nd rounder in this year's draft. in last year's draft. As right on the inside, using some leverage to try to push up and block it. So 14 all. 258. As with 258 to go in the first. So 4 total touchdowns to start off the game. As the Bears started off dormant, so the kickoff is at midfield. And it'll be kicked out of bounds. So they'll start over the 25. First and 10. Now the shotgun Purdy to the air. Screen as it was dropped and incomplete. Looking to target Pearsall, so it's second and 10. .254. That's 10 on the play clock. As the Niners out on the field, and Purdy to the air. Rolling right, and now a deep ball again. Caught by Pearsall. And inside the 45. First and 10. As able to connect it right there for about for about 35 yards. And a couple of yards after the grab. Gain of 30. 2:12 to go. Handoff up the middles. McCaffrey past the 40. .202 to go. That's second down. .149. Second and 3. Their center's Purdy, tailback McCaffrey. Handoff to McCaffrey on the outside, inside the 40, barreling for about a 3-yard gain. 2-yard gain as a late flag. 133. No penalty, so it's third. Many injuries during San Fran season. Nick Bosa out on IR for an ACL. Warner IR for ankle. George Kittle, in his first game back, got injured with his ankle. 123 and a hands a play fake. Purdy takes it himself on the option and dives for a first down. It's 1st and 10. .50 seconds, 13 on the play clock. Under center is Purdy. McCaffrey the back. Juszczyk on the motion. Toss to McCaffrey out left. Juszczyk with a lead block. And he got barreled into and torn down by Andrew Billings. So 2nd and 11 coming up. As the clock winding down on the first quarter. 27 seconds, 27 on the play clock. Heavy formation, fullback in, Juszczyk the back, Brian Robinson. Juszczyk lined up to the right, and he'll move up. Still going heavy in the backfield, one wide split. Lines up in the left hash for the snap. 5 to go on the play clock, trying to get them to jump as the first quarter expires. 14 all. We'll take a break. As start of second quarter, 14 all, four touchdowns total just in the first quarter alone. And going to the air. Purdy over the middle. Catch made by Pershaw. Just shy of the 20 at the 21. It's 1st and 10. 35 on the play clock. 14:47. It was off the comeback route for Pershaw. He just made the grab right in between three men as 14:29. Pershaw 43 yards already. McCaffrey getting the ground game going inside the 10 and barrels to the 5 as the 16-yard gain gets them in the 1st and goal range. As inside it looks to be at the 4-yard line, they'll mark it as its 1st and goal. Just behind the 4, at the 5, under center, tailback McCaffrey. U-check in motion out to the right, toss right side for McCaffrey. We saw the play before, and this time it scores 6. Touchdown. And it is Christian McCaffrey on 1st and goal. And San Francisco goes 3 for 4 with touchdowns today. A 9-play, 75-yard drive capped off. Juszczyk once again All-Pro last year in the Pro Bowl and was a lead blocker. Blocking Jalen Johnson, 2nd-rounder for the Bears in the 2020 draft. And the PAT. Lined up from the right hash. Kairos, good. And that's Pinheiro with the PAT. CMC getting on the board for San Francisco. 13:44 to go in the second. 21-14. San Francisco, ever since the pick six, has scored 21 points. How far been 8 passes for Caleb Williams? This one will be kicked away from the end zone, and I'll take a knee. Bears start off at the 35. That's 1st and 10. As command motion, hand off. Manungai finds a hole! Manungai had one man to beat, ran right into him as a big gain for a first down just past midfield. And as Jair Brown with the tackle. He had one man to beat. He felt a man getting hawked down. I don't know, he could have went to the inside, and probably that would have been a 3 touchdown on the first play of the drive. They finally got a bit of jolted energy as Williams to the air, screen to Manungai. Inside the 45, breaking tackles, imperiling head first against Luther for the first down. $12:34, 1st and 10. That looks to be an extra lineman in, and they got people to jump free. Play Williams to the air. He'll roll right, sending to, launching to the end zone! Caught! Touchdown! Colston Loveland on the free play! As it looked to be that the Niners jumped early, Williams took advantage. And it is a touchdown. Dropped it right in the bucket, and a 3-play, 65-yard drive capped off with 6. As to Colston Loveland. And it seemed like the whole play got jolted and mixed up. They only sent 2. The PAT is good and knotted at 21. This game really does have everything. That's with 12-20. It is 21 all as Williams with that deep ball. As with 12-20, pinned out from the 7, Sky Moore went into his own man and got swarmed by a whole bunch of Bear players. And with 12-13, Chicago take over. Seven for 12 is Purdy. 6 for 10 is Williams. This is just straight up a shootout to open up the game. The shot at Uchek in. And hand off to Purdy. Uchek lead blocking. Decided to go into a different hole and really got nothing there. Maybe about 3 or 4. A 2nd and 6. 11:51. Clock rolling down as a 11:44. Shotgun. Heavy formation in the backfield. Juszczyk in motion out to the left. Play fake toss this time to Purdy. And connects it to Tonjes. He has a touchdown today and has a first down past midfield. Rather the 41. (11:09). Tonjes 48 yards receiving already. As Juszczyk lined out as a slot, and Juszczyk in motion. This time handoff McCaffrey and to the 45. (10:39). Kyle Juszczyk, 13th season in the NFL. 10-time Pro Bowl selection was last year. 10:27. Tight end motion. Tonjes right to left. Wide receivers lined up in the slot. Play fake. Toss around. Sky Moore has real estate. Sky Moore breaks for a first down inside the 45. So a couple of trickery plays here really helps out a lot when you have probably the best fullback in the NFL of Kyle Juszczyk. As CMC was going into the right, he just did the ender and with Juszczyk blocking and then coming in with that big tackle was Joe Tricin-Shreninka as here's 1st and 10. And going to the air is Purdy. In trouble, watch out! Down he goes! Austin Booker came in swarming as 2 swats, and now his first sack of the day. As Booker just straight up was running at him, Purdy had to just turtleneck himself down as 2nd and 17. Loss of 7. Going to the air is Purdy. Throws over the middle. Catch made by Christian McCaffrey and shy of the marker. Third and 3. Their center, tailback, McCaffrey. And they're going to try to get him the jump. Cannot. And Kyle Shanahan will use his first one of the half. Just over the 8-minute mark. And a half as 3rd and 3 coming up. And it's been all touchdowns, really, to say the least. 6 total touchdowns, 4 of them in the first quarter, already 2 here in the second. Running this shotgun, McCaffrey lined up to the right, 8-12. I'm going to mark the clock out. And he'll go to the air on 3rd and 3, looking deep and incomplete, trying to get Tonjes again. Raquan Brister was there, tying him up. And with 8:07, what they'll do here, decision time of 57 yards from where they are at. Fourth and 3. Find him in the shotgun. In the nickel are the Bears. 4-man rush over the middle. Catch made! And Purcell moving the chains. Herschel only motion to the inside slot and just able to get about a 10-yard in over the middle. Purdy 10 for 16 today, and the handoff to CMC. And wrapped in gator rolls by Sweat. As here's 2nd and 6. .655 in the shotgun, man left. First down, 16 first downs for San Francisco already. Brian Robinson out of Washington. And 3rd down coming up. Was a trade acquisition. Star running back for the Commanders moved this season. So 6:29 to go for Purdy. And 3rd down coming up again. They committed on a 4th down. This is 3rd and 3. Knocked down a yard. 3rd and 2. 6:18 to go. The shotgun. CMC the back. 2 wide left. 5 men in coverage, 2 on man. McCaffrey and a first down. Just inside the 10 and will be in the goals. As Dexter made the tackle, it's 1st and goal for San Francisco. I was just able to get around, and then Dexter had to come in there. Has 114 yards already for McCaffrey. Just about 200 away from doing 1,000 in receiving and rushing. This time incomplete. Needs 200 more receiving yards, just under that marker, more like 150 actually. As 2nd and goal with 5:18. 1,052 yards before this game. Definitely passed him. We're almost inching towards the 1,200 mark. He'd be the first NFL player to get 1,000 2 straight seasons. As 5:03 to go on 2nd and goal in the shotgun. Brian Robinson in. 2 wide left. 1 wide right. Tight end slot. Throws to Jennings out of Tennessee. And it's 3rd and goal. was a 7th rounder in the 2020 draft. Caught that Hail Mary, I believe it was against Alabama. In a heavy-powered SEC game in his final year of his collegiate career. Jennings lined up to the left of Pershaw. And on the outside is Demarcus Robinson as a reception today. Purdy from the pocket and intercepted at the inside the end zone and taken back. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, the trade acquisition out of Philadelphia, but a flag is down. But a flag down for Chicago, as it'll be hands to the face. It'll be Gardner-Johnson getting the hands to the face. Yeah, right on Pershaw. Right up on Pershaw. Even a little bit on Jennings. Jennings cut to that outside, and then Pershaw, I guess, rattled him through it as it was Gardner-Johnson running off the field. He committed the penalty, and it's 1st and goal at the 3 now. McCaffrey in that tailback. In the nickel are the Bears. McCaffrey spinning and got turtle whipped down, as coming there with the tackle is Jaquan Brisker. 2022 second rounder as its 2nd and goal. So the 49ers, 40 plays, 285 yards, 20 minutes of time possession, and we are tied. Shanahan to use a timeout. Seemed to be that Purdy just couldn't get the play caller. Maybe it's communication malfunction, as it's 2nd timeout with 3:27. $3:27 to go, 2nd and goal. Purdy, McCaffrey, and Pershaw have been all the star men. Also forget about talking about the tight end, Jake Tonjes, in for the injured George Kittle. One of the two paired up with Luke Farrell. As going on to the outside is Pershaw to the wideout. Now McCaffrey lining up as a wideout also. Rather, no, he'll just be in the single back settle off the option and scores! Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy's 2nd touchdown of the day. And 2nd and goal, just found that option, got the Bears to bite, and they take the lead with 3:23. Three total touchdowns today, 2nd rushing for Purdy. And the PAT is good. So 28-21. 3:23, and it's 28-21 in a high-scoring first half. 7 total touchdowns. And this one will be returned. Devin Duvernay finds the edge and out of bounds. The flag down. Kind of a late flag there with 3:18. So it's receiving team holding. It'll move him back 10. It's Travis Homer. As it's 1st and 10 with 3:18. Under center. Play fake to DeAndre Swift. Williams to the air between the hashes. Rolling right. And a chase down. Williams will get about 3 on the QB scramble. So it turns nothing into a little bit. It'll bite off a little bit of the yardage to gain. So it'll be 2nd down. The shotgun man right. Swift to the air. Williams tosses it to Swift. Swift finds a hole and barrels for a 1st down. Past his own 30. As it was Bryce Huff who made the tackle. Both played for Philadelphia together. 2:18 to go as it's 1st and 10. Still 4-man rush. Tailback in, lined up to the right hashes. Swift. One wide out to the right as a motion man. Luther Burden has a touchdown reception, lined up wide. And we'll go to the 2-minute warning. The 2-minute warning. Past behind in their own territory. Chicago has the ball with a 2-minute warning. 7 total touchdowns in the first half. Williams in the shotgun, Swift to back. 2 wide left as Luther Burden motioned back out, 2 wide out in the slot. Stacked formation out left. I formation for Williams and a handoff to Swift. Lining up at tail and really 3 yards there. Led to the 34. Second down. .140 to go. 24 on the clock. Williams, empty backfield. Has a man in motion. Williams to the air. Dropping back on his own 20. Throws incomplete. Darting close to Loveland. A rookie, their first rounder in the 25 draft. Weird though that he missed that, as Williams, 6 for 11, 108 yards and 2 throwing touchdowns. Purdy has 3 total, showing a whole bunch of pressure. Dropping back in the nickel. Williams in trouble, throwing deep and nobody home as it's 4th and 7. So buck 15, only 1 timeout for San Francisco. Bears will receive the ball at the half and punt it away. Back all the way to the 10 and got drilled. Jalen Jones drilling him inside the 5. Buck 6 to go, and San Francisco will have the ball. 1:06 to go in the second as it's 1st and 10. Pin back inside their own 10 is Purdy. Maybe a couple plays and a knee. It's really all they can really do. I go to the air. Stepping back, Purdy, oh, watch out! He has to scramble inside the 10, just past it, as he almost got safety in the end zone. So the Bears will take a timeout. As 57 seconds. Second and 8. $57 seconds to go. 17 on the play clock. Here in the half of the shotgun. CMC the back. Hand off to Christian McCaffrey. Barrels for about 6. Bears will use their second timeout. All offense, so far to say the least, 28-21. San Francisco leads. There has not been any defensive stop except for the pick 6 and the 1 punt for San Francisco and 2 for Chicago. Other than that, for the slow start for Chicago, it just started dropping them in the bucket. Two touchdowns for San Francisco, 1 for Chicago here in the second quarter. "41 days away from Super Bowl 60. As man in motion out to the left, gonna go to the air. Flips it over the middle, and the catch is made. Tunges and a first down. Six receptions for 53 yards and a touchdown reception for Tunges out of the shotgun. Throws and caught. As that was Demarcus Robinson. 2nd and 5. Still need about 40 yards for Pinheiro to take one. Throws, caught. McCaffrey dives in a first down. Final timeout for Shanahan and the San Francisco offense. So the Bears left with the only timeout left with 12 seconds to go in the half. That's Purdy. Touchdown and a pick 6. 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 throwing. McCaffrey with touchdown, 104 yards today. So, Bears playing prevent with a nickel, and let's see. They're going to hand it off to McCaffrey. He'll find the hole, and they are just going to, I believe, spike it. 3 seconds to go, and I don't think they're going to get it. They are not. So, heading to halftime, 28-21, as we'll be back in a few. And we'll welcome you back for the start of the third quarter. Fighting back and forth at each other. No break from scoring. Average time to throw quickest of the season for Purdy of 2.9. 3.9 seconds for that's a career long for Williams. As the 49ers lead the Bears 28-21, it'll be kicked off. And a return will be Devin Duvernay and Josh Blackwell. And it is Blackwell taking a knee in the end zone and will get set for the second set of 30. This is the Bears' first winning season since 2018. Record of 11-4 this year, trying to go 12-4. Niners still in contention for the NFC. Need to beat Seattle, and they need to beat, of course, the Bears this week. 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end in the backfield. And a fake. Manungai was there. Williams throws, connects it to the tight end as they went in a 3 tight end formation. Smythe made the grab, and it is a first down. Nice dump off to Smythe. Went right into him. That's his 4th catch of the year. Going to the air. Throws over the middle, and the catch is made and got laid out. As Malik Mustafa, who made the tackle. As Williams was in the shock of him, and guy just able to fire right over the middle. Williams 8 for 14 under center. Motion man, Luther Burden out of Mizzou. Handoff, Manungai barrels and got a first down as Mustafa was coming in head first. But able to dive right under him was Manungai as it's 1st and 10 with 13:38. 1st and 10. Tailback in, expect a lot of adjustments this half. Under center is Williams. And on Manungai, trying to spin out, and was brought down. As coming back there was Sam Okuwanu, who made the tackle for a loss of 2. As Okuwanu was there, just able to push through that right tackle Jackson. There was a trade acquirement from the Rams, and just barreled Manungai was Okuwanu. And Williams to the air, throws, and Luther Burden just stumbled, and a 3rd and 14 coming up. As a loss of 2. 12-25. 3rd and 14. 12 on the clock, and the shotgun is Williams, but none guy the back. Not seen Swift yet this half. 3rd and long. Williams to the air in the pocket. Flicking down the field, and the catch is made. Today, Walker pushed up off the practice squad, and a first down. Walker against the Packers, 2 receptions, 21 yards, and a touchdown. But in that game, they did lose 28-21. They didn't initially tie it, but then now will throw, and it's Burden pushes inside the 5. A 1st and goal coming up. Contrary, they lost that game 28-21. That second time they played him on the 20th, that game was an overtime thriller. As under center, heavy backfield, 3rd tight end in, Durham Smythe, and a handoff for Manungai, and he got walloped by Bethune. He's been laying out people all game. 10:24 to go, 2nd and goal coming up here on the 3rd. 27 on the play clock as the Niners lead the Bears 28-21. 8 plays, 63 yards on this drive. They're going to go 65 from the 2 as 10-10. Clock still rolling down in motion. And Williams in the shotgun, and Nungai the back in a single back set. 2 wideouts to the right of Williams. Center Ash. Play fake. Williams flicks it for more, and incomplete. It's 3rd and goal coming up with 9:55 as Jameer Brown was on him. Then they try to flick it over, and now looking for the tying touchdown here. It's 3rd and goal, 18 on the play clock, 9:55. 28-21, San Francisco leads. 10 on the play clock. Booney to snap. Under center, Williams. Swift looking to get to the end zone. Handles, touchdown. And the Bears are PAT away from tying it as DeAndre Swift opens up the half. And there was no stopping of scoring, it looks to be. A 10-yard drive for 65 and about 5:09 on the time of possession. They had the 3rd tight end in Smythe, a cap casualty from Miami, but Swift able to finish off after it looked to be he hurdled the man falling. And the PAT, Cairo Santos is good. So 28 all. The Bears tied off. It was DeAndre Swift. 9:55 to go, 28 all. In exactly 6 weeks, it's Super Bowl number 60. As it's 28 all and kicked away. Cairo Santos to the end zone at the 30. Oh, he almost bobbed it out of bounds, but it won't matter. McCaffrey, they were loving that play with Yushik, the sweep out with the lead blocker being Yushik, but they did play around with that base, playing, I believe, a pro offense. And the play fake for McCaffrey. Looking deep is Purdy, throws, and the catch is made. Inside the 40 is Kendrick Moore, cap casualty from the Patriots. And it's a 1st and 10. Just right on that angled corner to the out, and Williams out for hamstring, and a handoff. McCaffrey pushing as they're in Bears territory already. As 2nd and 6. 8:45 under center. Purdy. Handoff to CMC. Diving and barrels for a 1st down. $8.23 is born with 1 reception, 25 yards today. As under center's Purdy. Tailback Brian Robinson rather. Play fake. Purdy to the air. Throws under. Juszczyk, the fullback, makes the grab and gets about 8. And one of the Bears are down, number 44, which is Yoa Sewell. 5th rounder in the 2023 draft as it's 2nd down. A 7:51 to go. At the break. So right in the Achilles, it looks to be. Where Sewell got injured. It's 2nd and 2. Under center, Purdy. McCaffrey in the backfield at tail. Juszczyk lining up to wide out off the motion. Handoff McCaffrey up the middle. Oh, McCaffrey. Poignant and a first down. As 1st and 10, 28 all, 7:05, 13 on the clock. Here's Purdy under center, tailback, McCaffrey. Juszczyk in, lining up to wide out, on the motion, play fake, Purdy to the air, short pass, flag down, Tondres has a touchdown and has a reception right there for about 4 to the 12, but a flag. Right at the line. Be a Bear penalty. So neutral zone infraction on Austin Booker has 2 pass deflections in the sack today. As McCaffrey here. Purdy. Under center. Motion man. Is Juszczyk. Handoff. McCaffrey. Not gonna get there. And tripped out. Austin. It's Dravon Dexter, the 2023 out of the Florida Gators. 2023 second rounder. Second and 5 coming up here. Shotgun, 3 left, 2 wide right. Motion man is Robinson. Throws to Robinson. Catch made inside the 15. Still on his feet, barreling. And gonna get a first down, I believe. He did get a past the marker after the initial contact. Juszczyk was the lead blocker right there. 7 plays, 58 yards. Purdy, 203 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, a touchdown, and an interception, which led to the first Bears score, which was a pick 6. First and goal, just barely got the snap ball, play fake. Purdy, looking, stepping back now, the 15, still going, dot through, throws, touchdown! Juszczyk made the grab after Purdy putting on a clinic in the backfield. Looking for Juszczyk, he was initially covered and then went past Austin Booker and Andrew Billings, and then Purdy putting on a clinic, stepped up to the 10, a flick of a wrist to Juszczyk. The PAT is good, and it's 35-28, and the scoring is not slowed down. As will welcome me back with just over 4 minutes. $4:52, rather just under 5 minutes. And from the 3, it'll be taken out. And try to cut back and skip down. It's been a back and forth game between both teams. A whole bunch of deep throws, just everything packaged up with gift wrap this game. As Williams was rolling hard, he's putting everything together today, except for one bad throw, 11 for 18, 167 yards, and 2 touchdowns this game. Williams, handoff up the middle, DeAndre Swift, about 5. They'll mark him at the 25 as the clock rolls. And a play fake. Williams to the air. Williams throws over the middle. Caught by Swift. And to the 35. First and 10, 3:41. Williams gonna go to the air, hand off to Swift. Pushing. Maybe about 2. $3:22. Clock rolling down here, 2nd and 8. Empty set. 2 wide right, 3 wide left. Tight end in. Williams throws right and got tripped up with Moore. Incomplete, as that's Upton Stout, a 3rd rounder. 3rd and 8 coming up. Third and 8. 3:02 to go on the shotgun. Man right, Swift the back. 1 wide, 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Motion man, Luther Burden. Williams scrambling. And outside the numbers of the 30, throws a flag down, and it's caught. Martin. It's Luther Burden who made the grab. But a flag is down. Defensive offsides. Williams just able to dime up Burden. $2:34 to go. Clock rolling. Shotgun heavy backfield. Handoff to Swift. And got really nothing. A loss of a yard. Second and 12. Shotgun man right. And here goes Williams, near side. Catch made short of the marker. It's Walker makes the grabs from the practice squad, and he got his bonus. Incentive, 500 yards, 500,000. Gets 100 more short of the 600 marker right now, but that would be another 250 grand, part of his contract incentives as it's 3rd and 1. Under centers, Williams, heavy formation, Swift back there in the backfield. Motion man is Komet Swift diving. Did he get there? Flag down though. In the backfield, it looks to be. And I believe it's a Bears holding. It is. So 75 would be Ozzy Trapillo, a 2nd rounder. They'll stop the clock at 1:19 here in the 3rd. Right now where they're at, it would be a 55-yarder. Motion man Luther Burden out of Mizzou, playing the SEC. And the shotgun man left, Swift. Playing man coverage for the 49ers. Williams diving. Oh! I hit quite hard there. No flag. Cole Kmet comes on the field. 4th and 5. .24 Williams in the shotgun. Swift back. 3 to go. Maybe trying to get the jump. Just got the snap off. Commit in motion. Williams over the middle. And the catch is made by Loveland. Colston Loveland, the 1st rounder in this year's draft out of Michigan, got the 1st down at the buzzer of the 3rd. Take a break. Coming back for the 4th and final quarter. And we'll be back 35-28 at the end of the fourth. So here we go. The lights are not on. It took a second for them to come on. The lights were off. They finally got on before the snap. Swift up the middle. Can they catch him? They cannot. Touchdown Bears. Lighting up the scoreboard again. Six seconds into the fourth quarter. And here's the PA2 for Santos. A tie. And he makes NFL history. It's been completely high score in this game, to say the least. 35 all, 5 touchdowns each side. This could very much end up being a conference championship game. It's very much possible. 14, 54 on the clock, 35 all. And from the 2, it'll be taken out. Sky Moore breaks to the 33. And with 14-48. That's where they will start off. It really comes down to win and in for San Francisco. They win this game, they win their next game, and they're going to be champions of the NFC. And Pearsall made the grab. Pearsall, second down. Second and 2. (14-15), tailback Juszczyk, handoff McCaffrey, breaks for a first down. Flag late, and I think it'll be on San Francisco. Might be holding, and it is. So it's Dominic Pooney who made the holding infraction. Very small holding, but that was easily detected. So an ankle injury, it looks to be, for that player. As Purdy to the air. Stepping up. Purdy! Oh! He breaks free! The pump fake and out of bounds about 4 yards. And it's a third down coming up. 13:33. 30 on the play clock, 3rd and 7. As it's 35 all. Thirteen 15. 3 men in coverage, it looks to be, and we're going to go to the air. Purdy looking deep over the middle, and it caught. Pearsall on a first down for San Francisco past midfield. Playing really cover zero right there. They were in the Bears were in the nickel as Pearsall found the gap over the middle. 1st and 10, 5 receptions, 85 yards for Pearsall. And McCaffrey in at the single back set. Purdy looking deep and overthrown, looking for his favorite man, Pearsall, covered by Stevenson. So, 2nd down and 10. Second and 10. 12:16 to go. And going up the middle, Robinson. Dexter got to him. 3rd down coming up. So, 12:01, under 12. It is 3rd down coming up. 11:55, 27 on the play clock. Third and 7. Hurd in the shotgun, McCaffrey the back. To the right of Purdy. Double formation. Showing nickel are the Bears. Dropping back of the man coverage. Incomplete, a low arcing ball trying to target Ron Johnson. Booker was there, and it's 4th and 7. Bears finally getting a stop on the San Fran offense. As Purdy was just stepping up, and he got pushed by Booker, just tearing towards his left arm and pulled him back. So this is number 1,000 of a punt. Duvernay, I believe, will return. Kicked. A longtime veteran in the NFL, and to the 11. Duvernay was there to receive it. 35 all with 11:23. And we'll welcome you back with 11-23. 35 all. First and goal. Gonna go to the air. Williams throws. Catch made. Luther Burden past the 35 to the 37. And a big first down for the Bears. Burden with 119 yards and a touchdown. Manungai in. Play fake. Williams rolling left. Play fake to the tight end. In trouble. Williams stepping up and out of bounds. Second down coming up. And 12. Second and 7. Shotgun man right. And a handoff. Looking to the outside. Manungai diving, barreling, and just short. Upton Stout in concussion protocol and into the locker room after. So he's still in the locker room, most likely concussion. Third and 1. 10 on the play clock. Under centers. Williams. Back Manungai. Up the middle is Williams. And a first down. "28 first downs for San Francisco. As 8:49, first and 10, 10 on the play clock, under center, Williams, Loveland in motion, right to left, heavy in the backfield. Smite in, play fake, Manungai, left hash, throw, looking deep! The catch is made by the tight end, rookie Colston Loveland. And a 33-yard gain moves the chains. "8:23. Has just able to time up Coastland Loveland as just right up there, getting the free safety to roll down 11 for 13 this half for Williams. 2 to go on the play clock. Man in motion. Have to get off the snap. He just barely did. But no, it is a penalty. Flag down. As it's first and 15. First and 15, 25 on the play clock. Smite in at tail, I believe. It's Manungai way back. Fullback, the third tight end. Handoff up the middle. Manungai barrels to the 21. Second down. It'll be second and 11. So what the 49ers are trying to run is a cover 2, because before they called the safety rolling down, this time they're going to play back in deep coverage with 2 deep safeties here in the red zone. Just outside the red zone, shotgun man left, splitting wides to the outside, one in the slot to the right of Williams in the shotgun single back set. 6 men in coverage, throwing left and caught by Manungai, and about 1. Flag down late. Loveland and Bethune look to be getting after it. So a defensive penalty, interestingly, considering I believe Loveland was the one who engaged in it, but they'll call it on Bethune. So first and goal at the 10 for Chicago, 7:01. As under center, play fake, Williams rolling right, throws, caught by Loveland, and it is second down, a 2-yard gain, gets them to the 8. Second and goal coming up now with 33, 8 plays, 81 yards. $6:28 to go here in the 4th. Under centers Williams, looking for their first lead since the first quarter on that pick 6. Going to the air, toss to Manungai, and gonna get slowed down. Kalia Davis got there, the 6th rounder in the 22 draft. And a third and goal coming up. As we're sub 6 minutes, 35 all. Just a weird sidearm toss. So here we go. On 3rd and goal, shotgun Williams, Manungai to the left. Double formation. 6 men in coverage for San Francisco. Maybe 7. Williams to the air. He'll wait, throws short. Oh, it's tipped and incomplete. Trying to target Manungai as he missed. Saves a pick right there. So the Bears looking for their first lead. First lead since the first quarter on that first possession. On that pick 6. Looking for the lead on 4th and goal, the first field goal of the day. Lined up with the right hatch, Santos. 7 to go on the play clock, 5:26. Hold, good. And the kick is through. And it's with 5:22. The Bears take the lead for the first time since 7-0 on the pick 6. 5:22. 5:22 to go. The Bears finally get a lead. It was all back and forth. San Francisco leading the way, but broke the touchdown streak. One of these teams are going to be eliminated from the number 1 seed. Chicago clinched the NFC North. San Francisco 2 wins away. They have to win everything. Oh, that's not how you do it. And Sky Moore to the 25. Did the ball come out? No, it did not. It looked like for a second it may have. Brock Purdy. So far today, been everywhere. Been a magician, to say the least. Every one of those legacy games of him. Just going through everybody, just able to find that man wide open. 1st and 10, 5:17 on the clock. McCaffrey pushing to the 30. Second and 6. 4:43. McCaffrey to the right. Juszczyk lined up with Purdy, and Purdy's going to go to the air for the right hash. Watch out as he throws a low arcing ball incomplete over the middle as C.J. Gardner-Johnson was there trying to target CMC. 3rd and 6. Shotgun man left, CMC still in the single back set. 1 wide right, 2 wide left. Purdy, airing, throwing, caught. Tonjes dives in a first down for San Francisco with 4:21. .356 going to the air is Purdy, stepping up, throws, caught. CMC. It's 2nd down. .340. Second and 7. Shotgun Purdy. Man right, man in motion. 2 men in the backfield heavy. Juszczyk out to the right. Purdy gonna go to the air. Throws short. Dropped by Tonjes. Flag though. Defensive hands to the face, so it'll be an auto first. Dexter was there, and yeah, they really kind of grabbed out of each other. May have even gotten away with a holding there. That guard. Javon Dexter with a penalty, but I mean, you could have also called the holding on Trent Williams. And Purdy to the air, throws, McCaffrey on the screen. McCaffrey gets a block inside the 40 and going to the 38 in a chain mover. So first and 10. Handoff, Robinson rolling and nothing. Edwards got there. Didn't get much help from Spencer Buford, 2022 fourth round, their left guard. So second down coming up with 2:45. So now when you think it's a 2:26, they're going to get to the 2-minute warning after this play. Do you waste time and then go for the tying field goal over the middle? Never mind! Jawan Jennings breaks to the end zone! And the Niners have a late lead before the 2-minute warning. Jennings making that clutch grab over the middle and then just found his way right into the end zone. Off a dig route, a stop, and then run going into an in, and just found his way to the end zone, and it's 41-38. PAT, a big one here. 4-point game. Good. And now they need a touchdown, the Bears. Quarterback's going crazy this game, to say the least. It truly has been, though, a very crazy game with 2:15 as it's 42-38 Chicago. Needs a touchdown. Three timeouts each side. 2:15. Down 4 under the 2-minute warning, most likely. End zone near 35. They will start. First and 10. And the shotgun man left. Swift. Handoff up the middle. Swift pushing to the 40, and that should get us sub 2. On to the 2-minute warning. 42-38. San Francisco leads. (42-38). Is that the 2-minute warning? Second and 5. No coaches' challenges allowed under the 2-minute warning, of course. All timeouts for both sides. 6 wins, most in NFL history when trailing under 2 minutes. At the 2-minute warning, 17 on the play clock. Second and 5 on the shotgun as Williams Swift the back. 2 wide, left. And as it's a man coverage, cover 2 for San Francisco, incomplete, looking for Swift. Flag down with 1:55. Defensive holding, it looks to be. 1:55, 1st and 10. And the shotgun man right. Burden in motion. Caleb Williams in the shotgun. Swift the back. 3 wide left on the trips left. Going to the air. Tipped up and incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. 4 seconds ticked off. 1:51. Second and 10, 13 on the play clock, 1:51. Shotgun Williams, Swift the back, 2 wide left. Looks to be Loveland to the left of Williams in the slot. Williams throws short to Swift, past midfield, 3rd down coming up. .134, 3rd and 4, 29 on the clock. 2 tight ends in. Colston, both of them lined up in the slot. Komet to the right. Loveland to the left in the shotgun is Williams. DeAndre Swift. The pack in the nickel, but a timeout taken for San Francisco as they got confused right there. The first timeout, 3rd and 4. .124. .19 on the play clock. 42-38 San Francisco. 3rd and 4. 14 on the play clock. Here in the 4th quarter, 1:24 clock halted. Empty set. Cover 1 for San Francisco. 1 deep safety. Playing man on cover 1. Williams going to take it himself. Got a first down. With 1:17 running out of bounds. First and 10, 1:17, 21 on the play clock. As it's 1st and 10, 9 to go on the play clock. At the 45 of the shotgun, single back set. DJ Moore in motion left to right. 2 wide right now off at Swift to block. Throws incomplete. Trying to target Colston Loveland. .113, 2nd and 10. In the shotgun man right. 21 for 32 is Williams for 284 yards, 2 throwing touchdowns. Swift the back. 2 wide right, 2 wide left, including the tight end. Over the middle, incomplete. 3rd and 10, maybe the game. Buck 9. Third and 10, 109, 17 on the play clock, 42-38 San Francisco, 13 on the play clock, 3rd and 10. Double-double formation. Bird in motion at Kid Mizzou, throws near, caught, stops on a dime, and a first down for Chicago. It's Luther Burden with the grab, stopping and going at the 40, and a big mover of the chains on 3rd and 10. About a 14-yard gain gets him deep into San Francisco territory at the 32, just past it. Shotgun man right on the single back set, double, throws over left, caught. It's Luther Burden again, 39 seconds. And a timeout for Ben Johnson and the Bears. That's 2 timeouts each side. A big, eventful game. That's just lovely right there. Almost got dipped down. That was Luther Burden. 8 targets, 8 receptions, 138 yards, and a touchdown today. 2nd and 5, 21 on the play clock, 40 to go. 17 on the play clock, double. Colston and Loveland to the left. DeAndre Swift into the right in the single back set. It's a man in motion. Caleb way back, has to throw, incomplete. And it is 3rd and 5 with 36. Devin Duvernay with the one in motion. Just missing the mark again. That's his 2nd time. He missed a wide open receiver. It's 3rd and 5, 36 seconds. Swift to the right in the single back set. 2 tight ends to the left of Williams stacked up. Motion man in. Left to right. Williams throws. Incomplete. Couldn't haul it in was Luther Burden. Adam Mizzou, and it's 4th and 5. So right there, Lucas was the one who came in. So just like that, the game will on 4th and 5. 33 seconds, timeout Chicago. As time expiring down. "33 seconds, Williams. They've done it before, 6 times. They've come back and won under the 2-minute warning. Most in NFL history in a single season. To keep the NFC champions alive. The chance for clinching a top spot and a bye. Right here. The shotgun man left. Split out wides. 2 left. Stacked. Tight end in. Colston Loveland. More in motion. Gonna go to the air. Williams throws. It's caught. Colston Loveland inside the 15. The Bears need a touchdown. 25 seconds. Timeout. Bears in their final one of the game. Just able to find Loveland. No timeouts, 2 for San Francisco. "26 seconds, 20 on the play clock, 1st and 10. Play clock rolling down, clock halted off the Bears. Timeout of the shotgun. Man right. going to go to the air. In trouble. Williams throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Nobody there with 21 seconds as it halts the clock. Second and 10, 21 seconds. Shotgun man left, Swift. So go back set, gets the snap off. Going to the air, over the middle, good. Oh, the end around to Swift. Short. 12 seconds to go, has to get it off. Under center, 5 to go, takes the snap in the final play of the game, most likely. Four seconds to game. Four to go. Shotgun man right. 2 wide left. Swift there. Williams scrambles. Time expires. Williams inside the 15. Rolling left. Looking for time. Throws in desperation. Incomplete. The Niners are win away against Seattle for the NFC bye.